October 1st, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I just got all ready and I'm about to head to work, but happy October. Every month I'm just like, how are we here? How did we get here? I don't remember the past 30 days. I was gonna show you guys my makeup routine, but I have to head out. I have a folder on my Amazon storefront I just updated with all the makeup that I use every day. It doesn't matter, it doesn't change depending on what I'm doing, like whether I'm going to work, whether I'm going out, going to a wedding, like literally anything, I wear the exact same makeup. I just like to keep it simple because I have really dry skin, so if I put on too much makeup, it looks cakey real fast and just not cute. Check out that folder if you're interested. The reason I say that is because I've gotten a few comments lately asking, so that folder will be in the description. I really don't do anything fancy, like I said, or switch it up. The only thing I do different, like today, I'm going to work and I don't put on mascara when I go to work because most days I'm just going to work and then I'm going home, I'm going to Pilates, and I'm going to bed. And if you're a girl, you know, taking off mascara is like so annoying. It's just, my eyelashes are falling out, I have to be like scrubbing at them. I just prefer to go mascara-less most of the time. But you guys, I literally jinxed myself in my last video. I said I don't really go out too much anymore, and when I do, I only have a couple drinks, which mind you is true. But well, I went out on Friday and I literally passed away. Like, it was just a recipe for disaster. Like, I didn't eat enough for dinner. We were sitting for majority of the night, which if you know, you know, you really should be up and moving, because if you're drinking and sitting down for a long period of time, when you stand up, basically game over. And I was also on top of all of that, mixing lots of different types of alcohol. So it was really not a good night for me. Sweet boy. And it was an even worse Saturday and Sunday because of it. Like, top 3 worst hangovers of my life. It was a full 48 hours before I felt better. I can't really talk about it or think about it any further than that, but you know how nights like that, they'll keep you in check for like a long time after, so at least we have that, right? Basically, I need to get my life together over these next couple days. I didn't do any sort of like reset or getting ready for the week over the weekend because I was literally a shell of a human. So we're gonna get my life together. We have a couple fun things, like I'm going to a pasta making class tonight with my mom, I'm so excited about. And then I have my first book club meeting on Thursday. So a couple fun things, but I have to head to work. Say bye, Bogey. Back home now from work. I'm heading to the pasta class with my mom. It's a homemade pasta class and we're gonna make just normal pasta and then I believe ravioli as well. I'm super excited. I just made myself a little pick-me-up. This is the snickerdoodle matcha I've been talking about in every single one of my videos. I said last time that I was gonna be posting the recipe on my Instagram. I actually did it this time, so go check it out if you want. It's so good. But they sent out an email and told us to bring an apron, so I'm gonna bring my Michigan State Spartan apron that my grandma made me. It's gonna be so much fun and I'm excited that my mom and I are doing it together. Also, this dress might seem like overkill, but it's my favorite dress right now from Skims. I have it in this brown color and then also the gray color, and I just love it so much. I wear it to work, I wear it doing everything because it's just so comfortable. It's really long and it's just super comfy. So I'm gonna wear it because why not? Morning. I woke up a little bit early this morning, so I'm just drinking my honey cinnamon water and I'm reading my book. If you missed it a few videos ago, I was saying that I am trying to wait until I consume caffeine and have something else as my first drink of the day. So I've been going between this hot honey, I shouldn't say hot honey because that sounds like it's the spicy honey, just honey cinnamon water and my greens. And this honey cinnamon water has a lot of benefits like improving your digestion and being good for your metabolism, and that can also do things like help regulate your blood sugar. I just don't want to spike my cortisol first thing in the morning by drinking coffee or matcha or something. So I'm drinking this because I have a little bit of time and I'm reading my book and snuggling my puppy. This week has felt like the longest, shortest week ever, if that makes any sense. But I'm really loving my book. This is All the Colors of the Dark. It's taking me a little bit longer to read because it's a long book. It's like 608 pages, but it's really, really well written and the character development is really great. It begins when they're kids and goes up to when they're adults, and I'm assuming I still have like 20% left that it's just gonna like continue to have them get older and older, but we'll see. I'm really loving it. Great fall read. My Aunt Jen actually recommended this to me. I'm 78% through and have about 2 hours left. I actually just posted a Instagram and TikTok of my fall TBR, so go over there and check that out. I think there's like 12 books, I forget. I don't think I'll have time to read all of them, of course, so go check it out and let me know if you've read any and if you recommend them. That'll help me decide which books to prioritize. I'm gonna run the Roomba. Her name is Meryl Sweep. I'm gonna let her do her thing out here in the kitchen and living room while I vacuum the 2 bedrooms and clean the bathrooms. Yay, the cleaning's all done. I have just some laundry going right now. I'm finishing up the bath mats and towels from both bathrooms. Then I just have one more load of colors. No barking. This is what Bogey does all day. It like cracks me up how he just is so comfy, like leans over the couch like that. Like it just cracks me up. But yeah, I vacuumed everywhere. I was gonna mop, decided against it, honestly. Mopping we'll do another day, okay? Vacuumed the whole apartment. I actually didn't end up running the Roomba because I usually will run the Roomba, and sometimes I feel like I just need to hand vacuum, you know? Like, do I have a dog or a cat? But I vacuumed everywhere. I cleaned both of the bathrooms, deep cleaned both of the bathrooms, cleaned the kitchen, and it feels so good. There's nothing better than coming back from a trip to a clean house. And Brody and I are actually headed to Michigan for the weekend. If you're new here, Brody, my boyfriend, is from Michigan. That's where all of his family lives, where he grew up. We met at Michigan State for college and all of that. And so we're leaving Friday for Michigan, and I believe we're gonna come back Sunday. By the time this video goes up, I will already be back and home from the trip. I'm very careful about telling when I go places on trips or I'm out of town just for safety reasons. I don't want people to, one, know that I'm not home, or two, know like where I'm headed, you know? You can never be too careful. But that whole big clean is nice. It's nice to come home to a clean apartment, but also a little bit of a stress clean because I haven't talked about this at all, but I've been dealing with some health issues. Just like a variety of things, honestly. And I went to the doctor. I've gone to like a couple different doctors. They're still running a bunch of tests to make sure there's like nothing else going on as well. But I did a bunch of tests, and one of the tests came back. I just found out a few hours ago that I have celiac disease. If you don't know what that means, celiac disease means you're allergic to gluten, which only includes the most delicious foods in life, like pasta, pizza, chicken nuggets, candy, chicken sandwiches, French fries, everything. So sad. I was kind of like not overwhelmed at first. I was like, okay, like, oh, that's gonna be hard, that's gonna suck, but okay, at least I know what's going on now and I can heal. They say it takes like at the minimum a couple weeks to a couple months till your small intestine is healed and you're feeling better, because essentially what it is, I believe, is like your small intestine is inflamed and your intestine looks like this, and then when you have celiac disease, you know, when you don't have celiac disease, your small intestine looks like this and it's absorbing all these nutrients in between these fingers, right? When you have celiac disease, it's like this and you're not absorbing any nutrients. Your stomach is upset all the time. You're having stomach issues, you're nauseous, you're fatigued. It can literally lead to like every symptom on the planet. But obviously when you cut out gluten, your small intestine begins to heal, and then over the course of like a couple weeks, few months, it'll be fully healed. So you really can't do any like cross-contaminating even, which I didn't realize. I thought like, okay, well, when I go on vacation or when I, you know, I'm out of town, like this weekend when we're in Michigan, like I'll eat gluten and it'll be fine. It really doesn't work like that, because you're gonna be really sick if you do that. And it causes you to have all these issues again, and then you have to re-heal your small intestine, which I say cross-contamination because you literally would be so surprised. That's why I kind of listed off like a few of those things of what contains gluten, because I had no idea. It's not just bread and pasta, like so many things contain gluten. Like I'm a big sweets girl. I love gummy candies, and like every gummy candy contains gluten. There's like soups, pasta sauces, ice cream, even spices, like random things that contain gluten. Obviously there's gluten-free versions of most things nowadays. It's just like the accessibility and like the hassle of having to check on labels like that. Like I didn't think it was gonna be like something that's that prevalent. I'm really feeling for the people that have celiac disease right now, because I feel like it's a little misunderstood. Like you don't realize how serious it is or like how much of a lifestyle change it is. Everything contains gluten. If you have celiac disease or just are gluten-free, I would love to talk to you. You could DM me on Instagram. I would really appreciate it. But I'm like happy, and I feel like this is probably how most people, what this goes, like I'm happy to like actually have an answer, because it's very validating being like, okay, I'm not just like weak or a complainer, like saying that I'm not feeling good and I'm having all these various issues. I'm not just being dramatic. Like there actually is something wrong with me. It's validating, and I'm excited to feel how I feel in a couple months once everything's all like healed and stuff, or a couple weeks. Who knows like how fast it happens. But I'm also just like bummed because I love bread, pasta, all that stuff. Like it's just really sad, and it's gonna be an adjustment for sure. It's super overwhelming right now. Like I literally just found out a couple hours ago. Like yeah, that's my little life update. I'm just gonna be laying low tonight. It feels good that I got the apartment all clean. How ironic is it that last night I went to a pasta making class? Like is that some sort of sick joke? Also, I tried the pasta last night when I got home. It was pretty late. It was like 9 p.m. and I just like whipped up the pasta real quick and cooked it for Brody and I, and it was so good. But like, what the hell? Like I can't make it now. I can, I just need to use like different flour or whatever, but it's just not the same, right? Like anyways, I'm gonna be finishing up the laundry tonight, just literally folding laundry for the next couple hours as it's coming out, and just watching TV. I also need to clean my closet. I'll be doing that tonight as well. But I'm watching Tell Me Lies, and then Brody and I are also watching Nobody Wants This on Netflix, which love that show so much. I'm like really enjoying Nobody Wants This. It's so good. Tell Me Lies, I watch it. It's like a car crash that like I can't look away from. It's a very upsetting show. Like I remember finishing the first season and like I really didn't like it. Just like the toxicity is like too much. Like it's just so upsetting to watch, you know what I mean? But I don't really have anything to watch in like moments like this where I'm like folding laundry and I'm by myself because Brody doesn't watch it. So I've been watching this season and it's pretty crazy. Anywho, that's my night. Hi guys, happy Thursday. I just finished work and I'm actually at a hair appointment, but not any hair appointment. I'm very excited. I've been waiting for this hair appointment since June. I'm getting a scalp treatment done. I'm so excited. I saw this on TikTok like months ago. Like I said, I scheduled this in June after I saw it. I saw this head spa on TikTok and it was in New York City. Obviously, I don't live in New York City, I live in upstate New York, and I was able to find a woman who does these scalp treatments like relatively close to me. Like, it was still a bit of a drive, but definitely worth it. I'm gonna insert a video of the girl that I'm going to. She posts like a ton of good stuff on Instagram, and I'll link her account in the description box. I already am recommending it because I feel like it's just gonna be amazing. She books months out. Literally, I booked this in June and it's finally here. I have a super dry scalp. I have really dry skin, dry scalp, so I'm excited to hear like what she thinks about my scalp and everything. I have fairly thick hair, but I feel like it's just slowly been thinning, honestly, since like early-ish high school. And come to find out, that's another symptom of celiac, because you're just malnourished. Like, the gluten in your body, when you're consuming gluten, it's triggering your body's immune cells to attack your small intestine. So the list of problems it causes is really just endless. Just kind of crazy, all these like different symptoms. And I'm like, is this all relating to the fact that I have celiac disease and I didn't know it? I actually had an endoscopy back when I was a senior in high school because my doctor thought I might have had this, but it didn't show up, and they told me that it could have just been like too early of stages to see, and I just assumed that meant that like I didn't have it, and I never thought about it again. But this whole thing is just wild as I learn more and more about it. I'm also not becoming a celiac disease influencer, gluten-free influencer. I will shut up about it after this video. It's just that I'm learning all about this. I got the news. I'm learning all about everything in real time with you guys this week, so I just can't help myself. But all right, I'm like 5 minutes early. I'm gonna go in now. This is gonna be amazing. You guys, that was seriously nothing short of amazing. It's like might just be the best hour of my life. And Melissa was so nice. We got along so well, and she was just so fun and sweet, and it was super relaxing, but just like really fun to hang out and chat with her too. So if you guys live in upstate New York, check out her Instagram. I'll leave it below. See the location, see if it's within some sort of driving distance. Definitely worth the drive. And if you end up booking with her, please let her know that I recommended her to you. I already booked my next appointment. I'm obsessed. I also bought her little hair oil. Oh, hi Bogey. This is her scalp oil. It's not for you. Not for you. It says the 10-in-1 hair growth oil. So this is just supposed to help with a variety of things, honestly. Oh, I'm not even in focus, sorry. This is supposed to help with a variety of things. I shed a lot of hair, that'll help with that. I also, she was saying I have like a combination scalp. It's like oily in the back, but like dry in the front. My scalp, my hair literally feels so clean. I've been home for a couple hours now. I'm finishing up the laundry that I didn't finish last night, but I actually just hopped in the shower and I'm gonna be going to book club. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to be part of a book club for a while now, and it just seems like so much fun. This is gonna be our first meeting, and we're gonna just be picking our book for the month. I believe what we're gonna do is we're each gonna put, there's like 7 or 8 of us. What we're gonna do is each put in 2 books that we wanna read, and then we're gonna like pass around a jar and just like pick out all the different books until there's only 1 left, and then whatever that book that's left in the jar is, that's the one that we'll read for the month. So I think I'm gonna put in The Nightingale and Cleopatra and Frankenstein. Both are on my TBR for the somewhat near future, like the next couple months, so